we are determined to steadily propagate the Renew Hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The President and Commander-in-Chief is not saying that everything that is happening in Nigeria is what it should be. But he has shown clear determination and clear vision on where he wants to take Nigeria to through the Renew Hope agenda, to give hope to Nigerians and those who are outside this country. That cannot be achieved without the right narrative about our own country, without the right partnership. We are willing to partner with you, my dear brother. This is not an era where, as chief executive, you sit in your own cocoon and roll around in your chair. I want to roll up my sleeve and get the job done. And I believe that it cannot be done by just talking to ourselves. We need to talk outside, talk to other colleagues and professional colleagues and share ideas. In the end, it's about our own country, whether public or private media organization. It is about our own country. It's about what people get to hear and see about us as a nation. Voice of Nigeria is a brand that has remained very consistent, not just in telling Nigerian story, but in telling African story. But one thing that stands Voice of Nigeria out is its consistent desire to willingly and deliberately partner with concerns that have similar platform or similar vision. Like and Trust is one of such organizations. We are willing to partner with you in terms of training, in terms of even sharing content and ideas about our own country, how we are going to make things better. I'm so delighted to see, how a lot of our colleagues who have also worked in a private media organization, international media organization, moved back and are working here now with Trust. Similar with Voice of Nigeria. Many of my colleagues in Voice of Nigeria have worked with Deutsche Welle, some with BBC, some with Radio France International and other, and they are back, also making contribution to that. Just like Daily Trust too, in achieving our own mandate, we are focused on core value of journalism, which is ensuring that we report transparently, we give fair hearing to everyone, and they will leave out when we are in doubt. Because one of the things that I learned as an intern, and when I did my internship with Jakarta Post, the chief editor said, Jibrin, one of the first law of journalism is verification, verification, and verification. And if you are in doubt, you leave out. Even if it's someone's name you don't know very well, don't just assume. You don't assume in journalism. We focus on those core values of ethical journalism, the way Daily Trust have always and consistently do. You have remained very focused. Even though you're private sector concerned, your reportage, your focus, and your determination in taking interest and national interest into consideration is something that I admire. I'd like to congratulate you once again, and I'd like to wish you well. On behalf of my team members, I'd like to assure you that we will continue to work. I'm willing to work with you so that we can all project our country in a positive light. One of the challenges that brother, is that we're in the age of noise. And traditional media like ours is challenged by platforms, sometimes very inconsequential, but have the capacity not just to embarrass individuals, but also nations. And that has led to fake news, misinformation, and disinformation. as traditional platforms, we have responsibility, either public platform like ours or private concern like yours. We must come together to fight this unfortunate trend. Individuals sit in their corner, they have not read any book, they have not listened to people, they don't have anything at stake, they are willing to destroy individuals, even our country. And when we go out, when all of us go out for our own legitimate business, either in or outside the country, you are looked at either as a criminal or someone who is from a country that is the worst country in the world. And we are not. Please, many of us have the privilege to be around the world, even the so-called developed countries. We have seen the other side because we have stayed in some of these countries more than 1 week or two. So some things that they hide for us on TV, we have seen it. So we cannot afford to allow those individuals or group of individuals to continue to propel fake news. We must be ahead of them. We must be deliberate as traditional platform. We must create the desired believability and trust which you have built over the year. Because once Nigerians believe in both traditional public and private media organization, then naturally fake news and misinformation is there. So we shouldn't give them any gap to allow these individuals to circulate fake news and demarcate our own country. Because no matter what the president and commander-in-chief does, or any administration for that matter in this country, whether this of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu or in the future, if we don't have the right narrative about our own country, if we don't fight fake news about our own country, one fake news is enough to demarcate our country, and it will stop either a foreign direct investment from coming to our own country. So I'm determined as Director General Voice of Nigeria to work with you in fighting this menace, ensuring that we are always ahead. We are willing to share with you our content, and share even knowledge, training opportunities for if you want to. Our directors are very experienced, can also come. I know one of the things that Trust does regularly is training. So we are willing to also offer that opportunity, and in your own case, if there are also opportunity for our staff member to also enjoy certain training opportunities, we are also willing to work with you. We have no country other than Nigeria. The Nigerian project is not just for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu alone, or for the Minister of Information and National Orientation. The Nigerian project is for all of us. And more than any institution, the media institutions in this country have a onerous task of creating and pushing the right narrative about our own country. We must be consistent in doing all of that. We want to also commend you for the discipline, for the honesty, and the hard work that you have always brought to bear in the work that you do. I'd like to, on a final note, on behalf of the management and staff of Voice of Nigeria, to thank you and to thank our big brother and mentor, Alhaji Kabir Yusuf, to commend him for his consistency and for what he's been able to achieve with entire management of Daily Trust. Thank you for your warm reception. Thank you so much.
This is country of Media Trust Group. Just a small token of appreciation. Thank you so much.